Welcome to Liverpool fans. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. A dramatic managerial reshuffle at the top of European football is set to send shockwaves through both Spain and England, with Fabrizio Romano confirming a stunning chain of events involving Real Madrid, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp and Xabi Alonso. According to Romano, Real Madrid have reached a full agreement with Jurgen Klopp to become their new head coach following the decision to sack Xabi Alonso. After weeks of internal tension and disappointing results, Florentino Perez and the Madrid board concluded that a change was unavoidable, despite Alonso's status as one of the most promising young coaches in the game. The trigger was a breakdown in performances and dressing room harmony, which ultimately led to Alonso's dismissal. Romano reports that talks between Real Madrid and Klopp accelerated rapidly after Alonso's exit. Klopp, who stepped away from frontline management to take on a senior role within the Red Bull Football Group, has now decided to return to the dugout for what is being described as a legacy-defining challenge. Real Madrid see Klopp as the ideal figure to reset the squad, restore intensity, and manage a dressing room filled with global superstars. Klopp was persuaded by the scale of the project and the promise of full backing in the transfer market. Real Madrid believe his man management, high-intensity football and proven ability to rebuild elite teams make him the perfect successor at a time when the club wants to reassert dominance in Europe. Romano confirms that contracts have been agreed in principle, with Klopp set to take charge immediately. As one story ends in Madrid, another begins at Anfield. Following his sacking by Real Madrid, Xabi Alonso is set to return to Liverpool as their new head coach, completing an extraordinary managerial carousel. Fabrizio Romano states that Liverpool moved quickly once Alonso became available, identifying him as their top choice to lead the next phase of the club's evolution. Liverpool's hierarchy have long admired Alonso's tactical intelligence, calm authority, and deep understanding of the club's identity. His work at Bayer Leverkusen elevated him into one of Europe's most respected coaches, and although his time at Real Madrid ended prematurely, Liverpool believe the experience will only strengthen him. Romano confirms that Alonso has already agreed personal terms with Liverpool, with final details now being formalised. The club see him as a natural fit, someone who understands the culture of Anfield and can bridge the emotional connection left behind by Klopp, while still bringing modern ideas and tactical flexibility. For Liverpool supporters, the symbolism is powerful. Klopp, the architect of one of the greatest eras in the club's history, departs the Red Bull structure to take on Real Madrid, while Alonso, one of the most intelligent players ever to wear the red shirt, returns as head coach. It represents both continuity and renewal, rooted in shared history, but driven by ambition. Romano adds that Alonso's appointment is not viewed as a short-term gamble. Liverpool are planning a long-term project around him, including a refreshed recruitment strategy and a gradual evolution of the squad. Alonso is expected to work closely with the sporting department to shape a team capable of challenging consistently for the Premier League and Champions League. From Real Madrid's perspective, Klopp's arrival signals a shift in tone. The club want intensity, unity, and a clear identity after a turbulent period. Klopp's track record at Borussia Dortmund and Liverpool convinced Perez that he is the right man to lead a new cycle, even if it means a stylistic change from Madrid's traditional approach. Fabrizio Romano describes the situation as one of the biggest managerial domino effects in modern football, with both clubs believing they have landed the right man at the right time. While the moves are still being finalised, Romano's confirmation has left little doubt that the decisions are made. If completed as expected, Klopp to Real Madrid and Alonso to Liverpool will redefine the landscape at two of the biggest clubs in world football. It is a rare moment where past, present and future collide, with both sides betting that familiarity, ambition and elite leadership will deliver success in the seasons ahead. Liverpool's pursuit of Alejandro Balde has gathered serious momentum, with the club determined to push through a deal for the Barcelona left-back as part of a major defensive rebuild. According to Fabrizio Romano, who revealed the development on his official Facebook page, Liverpool have identified Balde as a priority target and are prepared to press aggressively to secure his signature. The Reds' interest is being described internally as a by force, by fire approach, underlining how strongly the club feel about landing the Spanish international. With Arne Slot planning significant changes to Liverpool's backline ahead of next season, Baldi is viewed as a player who can immediately raise the level while also fitting the long-term vision at Anfield. Liverpool's determination is driven by growing concerns in the defensive department. Injuries have exposed a lack of depth this season, while uncertainty surrounding several contracts has increased the urgency to act decisively in the market. Slot wants defenders who can cope with the physical demands of the Premier League while also offering quality in possession, and Balde is seen as an ideal profile. At just 22, Balde has already established himself as one of the most dynamic fullbacks in European football. His pace, direct running and ability to contribute in the final third have made him a key part of Barcelona's squad, while his experience at the highest level, including Champions League football and international caps with Spain, adds to his appeal. Liverpool believe Balde would be a perfect fit for their tactical evolution under Slot. The Dutch coach values fullbacks who can stretch the pitch, press aggressively and recover quickly in defensive transitions. Baldi's athleticism and attacking instincts align closely with those requirements, making him a standout candidate as Liverpool reshape their defensive structure. However, prizing Balde away from Barcelona will not be straightforward. The Catalan club have long viewed him as a cornerstone of their future, and his contract situation means Liverpool would need to make a significant financial commitment. Despite that, Romano's report suggests Liverpool are ready to test Barcelona's resolve, aware that the Spanish giants continue to face financial pressures that could force difficult decisions. From Liverpool's perspective, the move would represent both a statement of intent and a strategic investment. Balde's age and ceiling mean he could be a long-term solution at left-back, reducing the need for constant rotation and allowing the club to plan with greater stability at the back. There is also a belief that his attacking output would add a new dimension to Liverpool's play, particularly against deep-lying defences. Sources close to the situation indicate that Liverpool are willing to be persistent, even if initial discussions prove challenging. The club's recruitment team see Balde as a rare opportunity to secure an elite-level fullback entering his prime, and they are prepared to act decisively to avoid losing out to rivals. For Balde himself, the prospect of a move to the Premier League could be appealing. Liverpool's sporting project, the chance to play a central role in a high-intensity system, and the club's recent history of success all make Anfield an attractive destination. While no final decision has been made, the growing interest from Liverpool has clearly put his future under the spotlight. As things stand, Liverpool are positioning themselves strongly and making it clear they are serious about the deal. With Fabrizio Romano highlighting the club's determination, this is a transfer story that is likely to develop rapidly. If Liverpool get their way, Balde could become one of the marquee defensive signings of the upcoming window and a key figure in the next phase of the club's evolution under Arne Slot.